abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations all over the world. And we are excited to share their stories with all of you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
You're going to see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen their social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team is what makes the killer whale the ocean's top predator. Scientifically, they're known as Orca, but they're more commonly referred to as killer whales. Well, here at SeaWorld, we call them each by their name, and that is Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makaio, our killer whale family. Makaio is our youngest whale at just 14 years old, and our oldest whale is his mother, Katina, who's also the leader or the matriarch of our pod. Now here at SeaWorld, our animal training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning, through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They'll even learn to participate in their very own healthcare. Now, one of the very first healthcare, or what we call husbandry behaviors that we train the whales, Trua is going to come over and demonstrate right now for all of you right here in the slideout. Now, it is for a voluntary blood sample. So he's going to roll over ventrally or upside down, and he is presenting to us his tail flukes. Not only is this giving us an incredible view of his entire body, but it will also give us access to blood vessels that we can see right here on the white undersides of his tail flukes. Our veterinarians will collect a blood sample at least once a month, and the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed, just like Trua demonstrates here. Now, if you watch us as trainers, we're very frequently rubbing down and massaging the whales on their backs, their bellies, their pectoral flippers, and even on those tail flukes. They have very sensitive skin, so this is one of many ways that we reinforce the animals by participating in their husbandry. But another really important diagnostic is weighing the whales. Now, we are able to weigh our killer whales here at SeaWorld by asking them to slide their bodies all the way up onto a killer whale size scale that we have in an adjacent pool. Today we'll demonstrate this for all of you with Makaio. In just a moment he'll come over, and you'll notice when he slides up, a portion of his body will still be hanging down in the water. That portion is called his peduncle, and it is the powerhouse of the killer whale. In fact, natural athletic behavior that we see in all killer whales is the ability to lift the peduncle muscle with such force that he can turn completely around before re-entering the water. But to make sure that we're getting an accurate weight of our whales, we simply ask them to lift the peduncle all the way up and out of the water, just like this. Training that posture enables us to ensure accuracy, so that we know our younger whales are growing properly and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hello everybody, I'm over here on the left side of the stadium. Did you guys know killer whales love to play? Well, they actually learn a lot by playing, but also through mimicry and observation, and we're going to put that to the test today with our killer whale family and all of you. So, are you guys ready to have some fun? killer whale-sized game for follow the leader with Trua and Justin. Now, in just a moment, I'm gonna have you raise up your right arm straight to the sky. Not yet. Good job, you guys. You're great listeners. And when you do, check out what Trua does. Ready? 1, 2, 3, right arm up to the sky. And he's copying you guys. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, hi-ya, karate chop. Yeah! Amazing job, everybody. You can all have a seat. Now, as you can see, Trua was watching you guys very closely out there. Killer whales are very curious animals that can be seen jumping and spy hopping out of the water just to get a better look around. And Trua is going to be jumping over by the central stage, so when you see him, give him a cheer, please. All right, that was incredible, but we have an even bigger jump plan for all of you on this side, so please stand up right where you're at. Here is your hand signal for Makaio. 2 arms straight out in front of you, just like this. Good job, you guys. When I say go, you're gonna throw them over your shoulder. All right, ready, set, go. Good job, you guys. Now, Makaio is on his way for what we call a breach. Killer whales breach for a lot of different reasons. Sometimes it's to scratch an itch. Sometimes it's to stun their prey. But more often than not, it's simply to show off and let other whales know that they've arrived. Wow, and welcome to the soap zone down there for a lot of you. How about a round of applause for our 2 male killer whales? That was Makaio and Trua. SeaWorld's research and observations of these killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period for a pregnant killer whale is about 17 months. That is information that would be impossible to obtain in the wild. However, some information can only be obtained through field research, and that's why SeaWorld partners with organizations like the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to advance global education. We have learned that killer whales are powerful animals. Perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
So, killer whales make waves when they hunt, and they use their powerful tail flukes to stun their prey. You're about to see a demonstration. For our killer whales, it's a high-energy activity session. But for all of you, it means it's time to get wet! you can all see, killer whales are amazing athletes. They can eat several hundred pounds of food every single day. In the wild, their diets will depend on where they're located and the time of year, but unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having serious impacts on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written.
And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act.
One ripple that can grow and grow
And change the world.
together.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you enjoyed Orca in concert.